That was awesome. Good job, singers. We want to invite all you dancers to come on in and dance with us. We still have lots of room. Calling all Gourd dancers. Come on out and take advantage of this beautiful music coming out of Chinle, Arizona. Yeah, oh, that's good. That spirit is here. Feel it, dancers, feel it. Richa. Thank you, singers. Thank you, dancers. I tell you what, these singers, they had them dancing hard. Good job there, fellas. I want to send a big shout out to one of my good friends way up in Canada, to Mr. Levi Nepus. He's watching us live. And also, we want to send a shout out to the Ace No Braid family up there in what he calls God's country. Hey. So good shout out to my buddy up there, Ace. The type of tribal roll call. How many Navajos do we have in the house? How many Kiowas do we have in the house? Oh, there's a couple. I heard two. Hey. How many Comanches do we have? Oh my goodness. How many Zuni do we have? Oh man. How many Pueblos do we have? Oh, that was pretty loud too. How many Pawnee do we have? Hey, we got one left over here. Hey, baby. Well, on behalf of the Powwow Committee, we want to say welcome to each and every one of you. Oh, I forgot Sac and Fox. How many Sac and Foxes do we have? Yeah. And how many Ho Chunks do we have? Hey. Yeah, my little sister up here, she told me don't forget her tribes. Hey. How many Pachanga do we have? Hey, we're two over there. Oh man, it's good to see all of our natives in the house. Yeah. Yeah, so I just got word from our committee that we're going to Gourd dance till about 6:30. So we're going to take a small break here. And our head Gourd dancer here, he has a blanket. And his wingman here, Mr. Earl Nakoni, he just got that blanket out of the pawn shop. He's ready to use it. I'm just kidding. It's good to see you. Yeah. So you know, ladies and gentlemen, our singers, they were invited to be a part of this Gourd dance session. And as I made mention earlier, it's a big responsibility to sit at that drum and remember all these beautiful songs. You can't just go to Walmart and buy a songbook. These songs are passed down from generation to generation. They're ancient songs that were shared to us by our ancestors and those elders that went on to the spirit world. So they're sacred to us today. We hold them close to our heart. Some of you may not know, but we have Gourd dance songs, we have prayer songs, we have family songs, veteran songs, Mother's Day songs, Father's Day songs. We have many, many songs, birthday songs, and they all have meaning behind them. And you see all these gentlemen sitting around this drum. It's their responsibility to know these songs and why they were composed and who composed them and when they were sang. So that's the kind of responsibility that these gentlemen have as they sit around that drum. And when they sing together, you know, they provide us with a beautiful sound. It puts us in a good frame of mind. It makes us feel good. It'll uplift our spirit. So today we feel appreciative to our singers for making that happen for us this afternoon. You know, there's many, many tribes from both the United States and Canada. Yeah, so as I was saying, you know, we have many tribes that are represented here at this great celebration. And as my grandma always told me back home, you know, be good to one another, help each other out, share, take care of one another, because you don't know what the future holds. And you know, today Those are some of the teachings that were passed down. There's a proper etiquette, a proper way that we conduct ourselves around these grandfather drums. And so it's always a sight to see, when you see all these young men, uncles and grandfathers and nephews make their way to sit around these drums and provide us with this music. So we say thank you to all those men and those ladies that are helping them out behind the drum. We wish each and every one of you well this evening. Maybe some way, somehow, you can get a special blessing from this grandpa drum and the energy that these singers provide. Maybe there's someone at home not feeling too well. Maybe someone in mourning. Maybe someone kind of lost. Maybe through the spirit of this drum, they'll be healed in that way. So I just wanted to express my feelings in a good way like that. So, all right, so we just got word from our head gourd dancer. So we're going to turn it over to our center drum at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, you saw our good friend here, our arena staff. They set this blanket down. And back home in Oklahoma, the way we're taught is when you walk into this arena and you want to share a little monetary gift or a little monetary donation to our singers out here, to come in the sacred arena with a prayer on your mind, a good thought in your heart like that, as you bring a little monetary gift for our singers. They provide us with this music throughout this session, and maybe some way, somehow, they'll get a special blessing. They can go get a cup of coffee or something to eat like that. So we're going to go ahead and turn over to our center drum at this time for 2 blanket dance songs, and then we'll have 2 more after that, then we'll cut it off. So friends and relatives, if you feel it in your heart to feel free to walk into the sacred arena, share a little with our singers here. Maybe they can go get a bite to eat, or maybe go get something to drink. That's the kind of teachings that we have that are passed down. So we say thank you, sir. Oh, God bless you. Thank you, ladies. God bless you. Oh. Oh, it's a beautiful song. So feel free to come on in, set a little gift on that blanket. Maybe a little prayer for a loved one back home. A good thought like that. Oh. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Oh. Oh, thank you. Ketepe. Yahweh Amen. Hey. A cat. Miigwech. Singing that Lone Wolf family song. So over here, our brother Cheevers, he's a part of that family. He just had a birthday. He turned 18. Hey, his mother, his sister, and all his brothers, they want to honor him at this time. We want to say happy birthday to brother Cheevers. Ahoo! Good job. Yeah, you still have time. Feel free to come on in. Thank you, man. God bless you. Hey, it's good to see my good friend Brian Fraker, all the way from Livingston, Montana. Hoka. Hey, my other friend Johnny Casper made it in from Washington, or Kamloops, I should say. Yeah, representing.
Amaya, yellow old woman. Amaya, yellow old woman.
We want to say thank you to all you good friends and relatives that shared a little monetary gift with our singers. We say God bless you. We wish you well. Many ahos. singers. Thank you, dancers. How about a round of applause for all of our dancers and singers? Oh, my goodness, that was beautiful. At this time, on behalf of the Powwow Committee, we want to say thank you to our head Gourd dancer, Mr. Woody Tapto. Many hoes. We also want to say thank you to the Buck Wild Singers out of Chinle, Arizona, and all your help out there. We say aho. All right, singers, start manning your drums. I'm going to turn the microphone over here to the MCs, the real MCs. Hey.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, this young brother and I go back a long time. He's one of the original singing members of the Young Bird, him and his brother Curtis. He's a champion, straight dancer, and he's one hell of a powwow announcer. And thank you, my friend, for taking care of this Gourd dance here, and to all those singers. Joaquin, it's always good to see you, man. Thank you. This guy's all over the country like everybody else. We don't put ourselves above nobody. Awesome, my friend. Thank you. All right, so I understand now that we got some singing coming, so where are they at? Are they supposed to set up at this time? Sound man, I think we need to get some stationary mics or something. We're supposed to have some band perform, and then drum groups, 6:45. We're going live with a roll call, but whoever the band is that's supposed to be performing or the entertainment, we'd like to kindly ask you to come on down to the dancing arena at this time. I want to thank our drum for sharing those great songs here. And for all you veterans, Gourd dancers that could come out, we say thank you to each and every one of you. We have had a long day, huh, Dennis? An awesome day.
Tez. Amaya, yellow old woman. Amaya, come on up. We used up a lot of energy. We got enough for about 2 more weeks. Jeez. My Tez.
For all those of you that were with us earlier, and we had a great afternoon with 13 drums, and they'll be back here tomorrow, or excuse me, they'll be back tomorrow night. These drum groups right now that are setting up, this is the evening cut. They made the draw. So many sang in the afternoon, and now we got these guys here this evening. So singers, we need you to come on and set up here. And whether we got Melanie, Derek, or whoever here, whatever's next on the entertainment, we are going to roll the dice at 6:45 with our drum roll call. And then we're going to come to you live for 7 o'clock, second go-round. We hope everybody had to take in the great first time ever horse parade that was outside. What a showmanship and diversity of our tribe, from the Nez Perce, Eastern, Western Shoshone, Crow Nation, Apsalaka. We had a lot of tribes out there, a lot of different individuals that brought those horses. You know, I do know this, Dennis, a little about horses there, that people were asking. They said it's not like a quarter horse show. It's not like a rodeo. Those horses are signature in a spiritual way to the horse nation. Songs are go with those horses, the way they come in and so forth. So we want to say thank you to all the people that brought those horses to present that in a very special way to all of us here at the Gathering of Nation. Drum groups, last call, boys. We need you to come in and set up here, and as we get a list here, about 6:45, provided we got time, I'm going to get the sound man tweaked up one more time with new mic runners. We'll get one push-up out of everybody here and take it around the horn. Our head staff, the singing judges, dance judges right now are getting their rosters together, so make sure you're here if you checked in. I want to thank all those HUD staff for stepping up to the plate here and calling upon all these singers that we're calling upon and dance judges that'll be coming to you shortly. We want to thank our brother Erwin Morris here, as called upon Sunny Eagle speaker, Darian Albert, Red Bear, McLeod, Chunku, One Star, Lakota, Little Sky, Nathan Logan, Ben Henry, Elton Turnbull, Kelly Lawrence. We thank all those singing judges. Stand by. Those are the southern one for the evening. Dance judges, stand by also. We're in for quite a grand entry here this evening. If you are rejoining us here, we say welcome to each and every one of you here to the Gathering of Nations. So, Cricket and Randy, do we have anything that's happening here as far as some music or not?
Friday Night Live, getting ready. Grand Primo, Grand Primo. Drum roll call, 8 minutes. 8 minutes to drum roll call. Could we turn up the house lights just for a moment? Turn up the house lights.
Test, test, test. Hi. Hello everybody, this is Paul Gatter from PowWows.com. Just wanted to say a quick hello to everybody and thank you for watching. We really appreciate your support today. I want to also make you aware of a couple of things going on today. First, we are streaming Stage 49 and the PowWow live. So if you look on the page, you'll see a link to Stage 49 and you can watch all the performers over there. There's musical performers and comedians and dancers. Right now there is a singer on stage, so you can switch between the two. We have both of those going on. Also, we've got a contest going on. If you want to win a Pendleton blanket, make sure you go to www.powwows.com/win and enter to win that. We'll be giving it away next week. But anyways, just want to say thanks for watching. Grand entry is in 20 minutes or so, and we'll have a full night of dancing and singing for you. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you later.
Can I listen to myself so I know how loud to talk? No. Don't forget to head over to PowWows.com on Facebook to check out our live interviews with dancers about their regalia. You can learn about the history of what they're wearing, why they dance, why they enjoy dancing, and even some special moments that they experienced here at Gathering of Nations. The interviews will continue through today and into tomorrow, so tune in to learn more about the regalia that you see here in the arena.
Buck Wild from Chin Lee, the Nabakea. Wild Rose Singers from Topnish, Washington. All right. Blackstone Singers from Treaty 6. The Boys from St. Paul, Minnesota.
If you hear any noise, it's just Hokey and the boys get busy.
Indian Hill from Barstow, California. Black Eagle Singers from Jemez, Pueblo. Malcolm Yepa. All right. Thunder Boys from Cochiti, Pueblo. Gabe Chavez. Indian Horse Singers from Albuquerque. Ryan Harvey. Thunderhill from Weatherford, Oklahoma. Cheevers Topa. All right. Thank you, singers, and we'll get ready to go. Randy Paskaman. Randy Paskaman. Brother, you're going to help us with the Eagle staff. Randy Paskaman. Galen Drapo, stand by. Come on over after we dance in. Galen Drapo. Buck Wild Singers will have the flag song. Wild Rose Singers will have the victory song. How many people from Allegheny, Cattaraugus, Tonawanda? See? 6 Nations. All right. Buffalo. Jeez. Brant. It sure takes a lot to put together the Gathering of Nations, and we'd like to quickly acknowledge our sponsors. The title sponsor is Ultra Health. Ultra Health, thank you. Presenting sponsors are Facebook, and Facebook is setting up their headquarters here in this area. San Manuel of Mission Indians of California, thank you. The Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce, Ñahuac. University of New Mexico Hospitals, thank you. Wells Fargo Bank, yeah. The City of Albuquerque, thank you. Tribal Spirit, thank you. Whataburger, what a burger, that's what they said. Thank you. Meloy Neeson. Lavoy Desert Band of Lake Superior, Chippewa Indian Nations. Thank you. Bank of America. Thank you, Bank of America and Marriott Hotel of Albuquerque. The Seneca Nation of Indians, Ñahuac. New Mexico Department of Tourism. The City of Albuquerque. Vulcan Construction. And of course, Forest County, Potawatomi Community, thank you. Those are the key sponsors for the Gathering of Nations 2018. Glad they helped us out. And once again, we've got the singers and the dancers are getting lined up. As soon as we get the signal, we'll call the dancers. Randy Paskaman will be bringing in the traditional Eagle staff tonight. Wild Rose, they want to trade some smoked salmon for some jalapeno chilies. Jeez. All right. Smoked salmon with jalapeno chilies. All right. Sunday morning breakfast. It'll be an Amarillo by morning. Just a little information. We will have a big crowd, so make a plan. If you get separated from your friend, your family, pick a place to meet right now. Decide where you're going to meet each other, because it'll be hard to find each other, and hold on to your child's hand. Have them stay with you. Smoking is not allowed here in the Coliseum. And if there's any lost bags or luggage, we will take that over to the security office. And the Gathering of Nations celebration powwow is live on the internet and being seen by hundreds of thousands of people all around Mother Earth. So check out the Gathering of Nations internet radio also, which is now on iHeartRadio. You can listen to Gathering of Nations internet radio 24 hours a day. So get that information. When you go home, you can listen to this all year round. Gathering of Nations radio on iHeartRadio. Restrooms are located on the main concourse in the Coliseum. So listen to the arena staff. If it gets too crowded around the drums, they will be asking recorders to move out, make some room. The lead singers like to see the dancers out there, so keep that in mind. You can buy an official Gathering of Nations program book. These programs are $5. Got some good pictures, and there's some good pictures of Samii Tonki White in this year's program. There's also Stage 49 outside. We have a full lineup of talent on the stage. So if you're outside, we have screens outside. People are watching what's going on in here on these screens outside. So if you're out there, be sure and come on over to Stage 49 outdoors and check out some of the best native musicians here on Turtle Island. Tomorrow night, Stage 49 will close with a glow party featuring DJ Logic and Project Logic. So we've got music inside and outside, above and below, around and around and around. That's not funny, but we lame jokes here. Hey, my ride is waiting. And once again, bringing in the traditional eagle staff, and on top is the gathering eagle bonnet, Randy Paskaman. Randy is a very respected grass dancer, and he's also a respected traditional singer. So thank you, Randy, for accepting this honor and leading all of us in tonight as we call the dancers. Each of our nations have ways to bring the people together. It includes selecting, choosing a respected community member. They could be a traditional singer, they could be an elder. They choose someone to make the decisions in the circle. And we have titles for these people, and we respect that title. And they're responsible for the singing and the dancing. In this kind of contemporary modern world, we call them arena director. And we've had some fine people help us in the circle. Now we've been having Randy Medicine Bear and Cricket Shields as our arena directors. And some of us remember way back the earlier arena directors that we had, and they all do the main work, the main part, and they help the judges, the head judges for the singing and dancing. But the arena directors, they are the shot callers, they're the boss. And so it's always good to work with Randy and Cricket. Our head judges are on their feet both sessions Friday and both sessions on Saturday. They're constantly on their feet working, and so it's a very healthy traditional sacrifice that they make, giving of themselves. Now, if we can all please stand. If you're able to stand, please stand. Some of our elders, it's difficult to stand, and so we honor that. Gentlemen, take off your hats. We bring in the Eagle staff. Randy Pascaman will be bringing us in. And here we go. Vince Bile, bring us in.
All right, thank you very much, Dennis. Buck Wild, stand by. Wild Rose boys, both are invite drums. All right, we're getting the high five or we're getting the stop. Okay, now we're getting the Michael Jackson hand glove. What's going on, brother? That's it, let's roll. That's their responsibility. You know, my friends, you take a look at that beautiful arena over there, the Eagle staffs, carried by our great chiefs of the days of old, the warrior societies that were called upon. It was the first element that ever traveled across Turtle Island to many Indian nations, and we honor them in a special way. What an honor has been to ask my brother Randy Pascaman to carry that Eagle staff, which is exactly the first flags of indigenous nations. Our ancestors and forefathers put their lives on the line. They fought proud to protect, preserve. They left us the gift of song and dance, a legacy. I say welcome to each and every one of you people, wherever you come from. The North American Indian is alive and well. You are about to listen and watch this beauty come together. And we can never, ever forget what our proud ancestors and forefathers did for all of us. So out of honor and respect on behalf of that staff, for those of you able, we'll ask you to rise at this time. Albuquerque, let's get ready to powwow! Okay, Buck Wild, sing it loud, boys, sing it proud. It is Greenwich time. Friday night, second go round, here we go. Sound man, working on those microphones, brothers. Turn it up for these drums, turn them up. Sound man, if you can kick it up a little more on these drum groups, we would really appreciate it. How many of you people want to hear these drum groups? You come to hear them sing, right? Let's go. Turn it up, boy. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you once again to the world-class champion singing and dancing here in beautiful Albuquerque. We want to thank our brother, Randy Pascaman, Sweetgrass, Saskatchewan. Has come a long way to carry this unique Eagle staff with the war bonnet headdress. This staff was given here to the PowWows committee And we say thank you to each and every one of those individuals who provided that beautiful featherwork on that staff that you see at this time. Directly behind our staff, we call upon all these signature war bonnet people you see wearing the sacred headdress, the war bonnets. They reflect nothing but tribal greatness amongst many Indian nations throughout Turtle Island. It is a sight to behold. It is a sight to be honored. It is a beautiful day to be Indian. How about a round of applause, Albuquerque? We want to thank these following individuals that have been called upon to be our head staff here this afternoon and this evening.
Our headman dancer, Brando Jack, White Cone, Arizona. Our head lady dancer, Josie Bird from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Welcome. Our head young man dancer from Allegheny, Seneca Territory, Salamanca, New York, Jaden Parker. Our head lady dancer from Anadarko, Oklahoma, Thomasina Good Eagle. Welcome, welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, take a look in front of the announcer stand. 30 contestants vying for Miss Indian World. How about a round of applause? These beautiful women. Take it on over here to the Blackstone Singers. The boys, stand back, Herky the boys. We'd like to welcome all these beautiful women. Fancy shawl, jingle, traditional, Albuquerque. Take a good look at these beautiful women as they truly dance and
dancers from Barstow, California, Indian Hill. Call the dancers. God, you go get.
Black Eagle singers from Amos, New Mexico. Pueblo Trap, stand by, boys, stand by. We are getting right down to all the world-class singers and dancers. From the eldest to the tiny tot, the young ones. We are truly represented by tribal greatness tonight, Albuquerque. Take a good look at all these beautiful dancers, these beautiful singers giving it their best shot, making you feel proud. Are you proud to be Indian? Warm it up one more time.
Good job, Val. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Dancers, move to the middle. Move to the middle. Dancers, help us out. Move to the middle.
Happy birthday, happening only from your auntie.
Black Eagle, stand by, boys. I believe you're going to be taking us home. Black Eagle. Come on in, dancers. We'd like to welcome all of our junior boys, junior girls. Come on in. Take a good look as we get down to the most beautiful children on the face of this earth. Tiny tot boys and girls. Come on in. Come on in.
Mountain, Ontario, welcome.
All right. Black Eagle man, you're going to take us home, boys. Going to take us home. All right, now we carry it on to the Black Eagle Singers from Amos, New Mexico, right down the road. Time to go down the home stretch dancers. Come on in, here we go. special victory song, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, Friday Night Live, FNL. Yeah. Malcolm Yepa and the Black Eagle. Rita.
Some noise, big round of applause, let's hear it out there. How about the beautiful grand entry? A big round of applause.
Ah, hey! Ah, hey! Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause one more time for this beautiful grand entry? We thank you, singers, and we thank you, dancers. Stand by. You know, my friends, I don't know about you, but when you sit here and watch this grand entry unfold this evening, and you listen to those songs, truly, we have to be one of the most beautiful races of people on the face of this earth. How about a round of applause? One more time, Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Now at this time, it gives me pleasure and honor to call upon my nephew, who has come along